Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition with me, Bardon. So, it's going to pop up here. Oh, we've got someone to fight, okay. Well, when you're ready, let's get it on. Edge missile on you. Okay, back off. Kill you. Let's scroll in a bit. Come on, buddy. Take him out. Okay, I think maybe one more hit should do it. Make sure that we are safe though. Oh, party.
Damn.
Wow, 2 critical misses in a row. There we go, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna go kill you. Nope. Luckily the other guy didn't come and say hi. He's doing a decent amount of damage to me. Ah, we hit him. Nice. Wow, but he seems to be hitting every time. Yeah, look at that. Right, we definitely need to heal. And probably again. Yeah, let's get some hits on him. There we go. Okay, excellent. Now, don't need to... Suppose we should... But let's check the chances of leveling up again. So we are 180,000 away from leveling up again. So...
This is it.
This is it, yeah. As in this here. But we're gonna attack you. Hopefully we can kill you a bit faster. 20 damage is a good start. Wow. Excellent. One more hit.
Damn.
There we go. Okay, that was decent. Let's use these in between fights. And we'll use this. Okay, so we've got a clock here. This huge clock looks like it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it, but the ground around it has been disturbed as if someone walked on it recently, perhaps in the last few years. Okay, recently. Okay. There is something crudely scratched in the clock face, and you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation worm its way through the back of your skull. You know what's written on the clock. It's a message to you, from you. Let's examine the writing.
Updated my journal.
The message carved on the clock face looks like it was carved with a dagger. Run. Doors are lies. Use cannons. Then portal. It looks like the message was written in some haste. Following the message is a crude arrow pointing in the opposite direction as the long-handled clock. Okay, thanks for the advice. Right, so over here, there's the long hand. Ah, this, okay. War relic. This ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. Let's examine the panel. The panel has a series of gears and levers. Beneath each one are a series of scratch markings that look like they were hastily carved there with a dagger. Some bear narrow marks, others bear a single slash beneath them. One has an X. Without knowing why, you know the X lever would somehow help you leave this place. Okay, let's pull it then.
Updated my journal.
It gives way easily beneath your touch, and to your surprise disintegrates into mist, then spreads to your hands, which also begin to fade. Then your arm. Then you are overcome with dizziness, and the walls are fading around you. What? Okay. Oh, fall from grace. Hi there.
It is difficult to separate shadow from the darkness here.
Oh, she's lost, okay.
This is not a place meant for the living.
Look out behind you.
The Tanari.
So you are the spider that lies in the center of it all. I have many questions that you could answer. The goals in this matter have not been entirely clear. My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tanari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now if you will. Okay, what's she gonna do? She's sticking around, okay. My heart is neither black nor do I fear for my life. My companions, my friends are here in the fortress. I shall not leave until we are rejoined, and the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion. There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place, and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life. The one price he shall pay is the loss of memory. As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is the equivalent of death to him. I have travelled with this man for some time. There are many things I do not wish him to forget. He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tanari, just as he has forgotten all who have walked this path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is nothing. That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me, nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. He has suffered much, and I find my sympathies lie with him rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward fights, preferring to kill from a distance where his opponent cannot reach him. You shall torment him no more. Tanari, perhaps you doubt my powers here, in this place. A demonstration may silence your doubt.
You have done enough harm. Prepare yourself.
Kick his ass.
You are... I can forge planes with my power. I can unmake you.
Ouch. Oops. Yeah, maybe you're not going to win this in Grace. Okay, Grace is dead. Right, so... Enemy, okay. Well, let's kick your ass, seeing as your master, or whatever, killed our friend, so... We need some revenge. Nice hit. Okay, another good hit. Come on, let's get him. Okay, one more hit. No? Still have to hit him again. Wow, this one's tough.
I'm
You
hurt.
are hurt. Okay, finally. Now let's use these to top you up. Okay, so have we been up here before? Well, we came up that way, so let's go down this way. Oh, no, we've seen up there already, yeah. That's where we ended the last video, I think. Okay, so we got another thing here. What's this? This ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. Okay, let's hunt for the panel, then the lever marked with an X. You quickly find the X marked lever and pull it. It gives way easily beneath your touch, then disintegrates into mist. You take a deep breath, and a wave of dizziness overtakes you again as the walls fade out around you. Where am I going now? Okay, Anna. You won't take any shit from this guy.
So cold here.
He's behind you.
Ah, the fiendling girl.
Where's the one who brought you here? In a place where you'll never find him? If you think to be taking him, you'll be needing to get through me first. Your words have passion, strength, and precious little reason. If it gives me the strength to gut you, I don't care. Curious. Your reason for following him here is becoming clear. Enough of your chattering. If it's a fight you want, then could it be that you somehow perceive yourself as special in his eyes? If you're gonna try and get past me, then go and do it, yeah. Fiendling, I have watched the one you follow across my many lifetimes. I know his heart, and although there have been countless others who have felt passion for him, of them you are certainly the least. You are a thing, bastardized by your parents and the planes. Shut your bone box, you hear me? Shut your... Answer me this, and you will know, silent child. Does the one you follow matter to you?
He matters more to me than my life.
Then die.
Poor Anna. Oh god. She didn't stand a chance. And he hits her again after she's dead. That's just cruel. Okay, so where do we go next then? Oh, there's something here, look. Let's check this. This huge clock looks like it is partially melted into the black stone. Surrounding it, unlike the other clock, with the message, however, this clock face bears no message or marks. Apparently, your previous incarnation never came across this one. Okay, let's leave it alone. Right, so where should we go then? We were up there. What are things we can interact with? Just maybe go over here. We haven't been down this way. This multifaceted globe seems to draw in even the tiniest amount of light and hold it prisoner. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi. Are you coming to have some fun? Okay. Let's get up here and attack you. Oh, no, this one. Take him out. Oh, he's damaged us pretty well. See that? Okay, gotcha. More should do it. I don't see anything down here. Okay, let's attack you. Wow, we snuck on him, up on him, we still got the first 2 hits in. Oh, we did pretty well there. And again. Oh, 3 in a row. Okay, that wasn't so bad. See this. Final one. Okay. You're not seeing anything to interact with there. Oh, hi. Okay, so fighting you. Okay, good. 50 without receiving any damage. 61 without receiving damage. Oh, there we go. First bit of damage. One more hit should kill him. If we can manage it. There we go. Okay. So 2 of those. Oh, actually 1 is fine. Good. Oh, hi, another guy. Okay. Is that where we have to interact with them? Okay, let you come to us. Now we should be able to attack you. Wow, killed him without taking any damage. And how about this one? Oh, enemy sighted. Okay. The ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust except for the strange panel that levers at the front. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed and there's someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. Hunt the panel, then the lever marked with an X. So it would have been good if they had changed that even slightly. That bit there for the war relic. You quickly find the X marked lever and pull it. It gives way easily beneath your touch, then disintegrates into mist. You take a deep breath and a wave of dizziness overtakes you again as the walls fade around you. Where am I going now? Yeah, where are we going this time? Okay, back on.
Shadows.
Come on, buddy. Wow. That many? And him?
Ah, the gifts arrive.
Not even a chance.
I remember him well. Submit.
I may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before.
Yeah.
This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
Oh god. So they just all killed him. Your man didn't kill him. And that guy is like a previous incarnation of us, the yellow one. Oh, so that put us there. So should we... Oh, he's coming for us, look. Okay, so let's fight you then.
Damn. Die.
Okay, got you. Let's pop down here. We know there's another one down here. At least another one. Because there was one there and one there. Yeah, there's one there. Let's go get you.
Damn.
Hey, hit you. Okay, and again. That's decent damage that time. Wow, he's doing decent damage to us still. Okay, now we're getting a bit luckier. Okay, almost have him. There we go. Let's heal up. Okay, another chap there. Oh, he's not even coming my way. Okay. But if he spots me, we can have a bit of a fight. If not, good luck to him. Ah, there's one that spotted me. Okay, let's dispose of you. Okay, that's decent. One more hit probably. Gotcha. Okay, still looking around for the other one of those. I'm guessing since we have like our companions are dying, I guess all of our companions have to die, except maybe like Ignis seems to have switched sides, so maybe we're gonna have to fight Ignis and kill him ourselves rather than that guy killing him. Wow, 44 damage. That is amazing. Maybe there's something up here. It's possible that our previous incarnation didn't get to this one, and that's why he didn't succeed. Because it said that he wasn't here, but maybe we should be here. No, it's just leave the clock alone, okay. So where are we supposed to go? Let's fight you. Ouch. Ouch for you though. Very ouch for you. We got you. Okay, give me a second to see if we can figure out where we're going. Okay, so we can't go that way, can we? No. Can we go this way? Let's check the map. I think I know where we're supposed to go. Should check the map earlier. With a staircase here. Sure, this is where we're supposed to go. I did have a look on a guide, but it wasn't as clear as just looking at the map. Look at the map and then, oh yeah, look at that bit we haven't been to. Okay. Let's deal with you. Oh, hang on. Let's actually move over here. If you guys want to come, it's fine. I'm not going to go out of my way to look for guys to fight. It's not you though, since you're in the way. Wow.
Damn.
Getting outmatched here at the moment. Yeah, definitely need to heal. Maybe he'll hit him sometime. There we go. And again would be nice.
I'm hurt.
Oh god, you're badly hurt. Finally got him. Okay. Basically use all of these up. Like we're going to be using them anywhere else. So about 10 more. Oh, didn't need to that. Oh hi. That was a good way to get us moving, wasn't it? Oh, look what's coming behind you. Oh, shit. I got him. Right, so I know we're pretty close to the end, so because of that, you know, even though this would be kind of a normal stopping time for me, I'm just going to keep playing until we finish. Okay, there's another clock. Wow, he really messed us up. Our damage is decent, it's just that our accuracy really sucks. I'm sure that's a lot to do with how I built them as well. Because I tried to make him magey, even though the game wanted him to be a fighter. Can't touch it. Okay, almost exhausted those now. There we go. Okay, let's check the clock. Time's it, Mr. Wolf? Cheese clock looks like it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it. Unlike the other clock with the message, however, this clock face bears no message or marks. Apparently your previous incarnation never came across this one. Let's leave it alone then. Okay, so there's something here though. War relic. The ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust except for the strange panel with levers in the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. Okay, let's hunt the panel, then the lever marked with an X. You quickly find the X marked lever and pull it. It gives very easily beneath your touch, then disintegrates in the mist. You take a deep breath, but unlike the other times, nothing happens. Oh. Okay. In the distance you hear a roaring sound as if something just opened, and a howling wind is rushing through the vault. As you try and figure out where the sound is coming from, you suddenly realize you disintegrate and becoming part of the wind. Now what's happening? Okay, so where's that put us? Back to the start? Okay, and I'm pretty sure that that's what's opened. That door there. So we just need to make our way up there. But there will be all these guys in the way, I'd imagine. As I said, we're gonna wait till the end, so if it takes an hour, it takes an hour to like finish the game. Okay, buddy, wanna have a fight? Wow, he just 31 damage to us. Oh, another guy coming. Damn. This is getting serious now.
Damn.
Oh, it's getting really serious now. Come on. Heal, please.
I'm hurt.
You are. What the hell are you doing? Used what I tended to use. There we go. Now do it again. It's just taking damage now. He's not actually doing anything. Finally. Oh, there's another one coming. Shit. Right. Armor on yourself. Heal yourself. Are you gonna heal yourself or not? Right. Kill him. Let's just hit him 2 more times. Right, 1 more time, and he's dead. There you go. Now, heal yourself. And this guy's going to be relatively easy, as long as the other guy doesn't come say hi. Oh, there's a lot of them actually. This actually just goes over the cliff sometimes. You can't hit for shit. Yeah, look, he's just whiffing. Right, finally getting some momentum.
I feel stronger.
Great. So we've leveled up. Level up. Accept that now. Dexterity, disability score, once your agility reflex. It's harder to hit and aids your teeth. This okay. Counters and general screen modifier. Okay, strength. High strength allows you to carry more weight and makes your melee attacks more accurate. Okay. So let's do that. Let's make it more accurate. Okay, we see you. We're trying to get around you though. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Oh, not two of them again. Shit. Okay. We'll be more accurate and more damaging. Just like it said. I don't see him doing any damage right now. There we go. Again, okay. And again, and maybe two more. Yeah, one more. No, you need another one. Because you're doing pretty low damage actually. Okay, he's gone. Switch to him. Yeah, he used those because pretty much got this guy handled now. Okay, there you go, not so bad. So are these kind of just, just wondering, are these the shadows from the start of the game that we see in the open cutscene? Oh, hi there. Okay, let's go for two. Okay, nice hit to start. Oh, and a good follow up too. Okay, good. Right, gotcha. I'm gonna move on. And use this on the way. And another just in case. And so hopefully I'm right about where we're supposed to go. That doesn't look all that open actually. Maybe back where we were at number 4. So over here. Maybe here? That looks like it might be a portal. I was expecting though for the door to open. Let's go there, but let's make sure that we're with him, because I'm sure we're going to run into stuff on the way. I'm not just going to rush there hoping that I'm right, that it's going to be a portal. Ouch. Okay, finally hit you. Get you at about half health now. Me too though.
Damn.
Come on, hit him again. There we go. Right, let's use up the rest of those. Hey, we're out of bandages. Okay, let's go. Let's try and hug the wall. Try and avoid any... Oh, okay. So, gonna say avoid any fights with those people down here, or shadowy things down here, but it's not gonna happen now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be the shadows from the start of the game.
Die.
Nice hit. Oh, 2 good hits in a row. Not a bad third one either. Oh, and then 40. Wow. Just wrecked you. It was beautiful. Yeah, let's hug here. We don't need to get to so many fights. Nice, avoid him as well. Yeah, looks like a portal. Right, well, let's go through it. Oh god. Ignis. Hi, Ignis. Nice to see you, buddy.
I'm gone.
What's this? Autopause. Ignis, okay. Guess we're fighting Ignis. Ignis, you dick. This used crystal radiates a pulsating spectral light as it hovers above the crater in the middle of the room. The rhythm of the pulses reminds you of a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edges of the room like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow on the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. Let's touch the crystal. As you touch the crystal, there's a flash of heat and an orange-white light, and you whip your hand back. The crystal burns like the heat from Ignis's flames. From within the crystal, the sickly white-blue light dances and flickers like fire. Looks like I'll have to put you in the dead book first, Ignis. God, I have a feeling he's gonna just beat the crap out of us. Oh, look at that. Get him, get him. Wow. He's really messing us up. Let's see where. There, we should be hitting now. I haven't actually hit him for anything though. Alright, we got him there once. Let's see what else we can do. What does look do? Don't know, but let's cast on ourselves.
Spell got disrupted.
Okay. Then just keep hitting them. Okay.
Die. Die.
If I had known that we'd be fighting Ignis, I probably would have kept him at a very low level, so to make it easier to kill him. Looks like he's all casted out now. Yeah, so he made a good start, but not good enough. And now we got him. Oh, nice crit. Yeah, we got you, Ignis. This is to teach you to be a traitor to us. You got Anna. You can see more dying. You got Anna, Fall from Grace, and Dakon killed. Okay, gotcha. Arsehole. I still hear him talking away though. Okay, let's touch the crystal this time. There's a moment of dizziness as you touch the crystal, then a slow chill passes through your body. You discover that your muscles have locked, your hand frozen to the crystal surface. There's a moment of silence, then sharp pain splinters through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being has turned to ice, then shattered. Oh wow. Hi. Are you like previous me's? Good incarnation. He has awakened. Practical incarnation. Finally, I thought I would die again waiting for him to rise. Paranoid incarnation. Perhaps you will still die. Never forget, I watch. You thieves, you killers, killers all 3 of you. Have a care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck. He was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear, if I could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, I would. The 2 of you be silent. Let's make sure he's all right and save the arguments for later. Well, who are you all? By the hells, he's lost his memories. Damnation. He's useless to us now. Calm yourself. He's only disoriented. As were we all. Give him a moment to get his bearings. You are all thieves, wearing my body, and you will give it back. I am at the limits of my patience, which you are howling. Be silent, or... This argument avails us nothing. Give him his space. Leave him be. Time is no longer in our favour. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is not out hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to awaken. I would speak to him now. The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully. As you study him, you feel him study you. So it has come to this. Who are you? I will not surrender my name to you or any man. The man's voice is rough, like yours, and it rings strangely in your ears. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You are one of my incarnations. You made it here with my clues to guide you. We are separate incarnations. How is that possible? The incarnation is silent for a moment, then his expression changes to contempt. If there is anything I have hated about you, it is your countless questions, your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice is like a hatchet, and anger flickers across his feature. The time for questions is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach his fortress, and whatever it is that awaits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me a second time. You sound as if you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. The man gives you a strange look and studies you. Of course, that's the only reason we're speaking now. I need you to be the shell, but your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? You mean you intend to possess me?
Updated my journal.
Yes. He glances around at the spiked walls, then turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. How are we to become one? You must surrender your will to me, your knowledge and skills. Whatever little you've managed to accumulate in your life may prove useful. He sizes you up. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. Yet you came here previously and were defeated. The man frowns. I was taken unawares and did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon my arrival. What happened after that is confusing. So even if I were to surrender to you, then we could still fail. Unlikely. I'm the only one who possesses the knowledge necessary to succeed. This moment is a culmination of the centuries of planning. Many have suffered and died for us to be here. Their sacrifices must not be in vain. The last sentence unnerves you. It is delivered like a speech, and there is no passion behind the words. Not sure which one to pick, actually. Because I thought we'd possess, he'd become part of us, but we'd be in control, not him. Don't really want someone else in control if we can help it. Right, so what I'm going to do is I won't surrender my will to you. Then we have a dilemma. I will not surrender what I know to you. This means you will never escape this prison, and we shall never find and defeat the killer of ours and be free of him. The man's voice becomes gentle. If you merge with me, however, not only can we escape this place, but we will be armed with all the knowledge I possess. We will come to this adversity. I will defeat him. At last we will know our place. Let me get my bearings first, then, and we speak again. Okay, so let's see. Hang on. I think we need this somewhere. Yeah, we have to ask him about the bronze sphere, apparently. If you were part of me, there's things I would know. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. You're the one who saved Dakon at Shaktalor, and the one who led Dianara to her death. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. You gave Dakon the unbroken circle of Zertamon. Why? Unbroken circle? That collection of lies? Yes, it was a week's work to forge such a thing. It was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. You made it, but you told him... Perhaps they carry some truth. I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. Why? Your ignorance astounds me. The man looks incredulous. Can it be that you do not know what he carries in his hand? That blade he carries is shaped by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. The man looks lost in thought. Then his face sneers in disgust. Though obviously, the Gith became separated when we arrived in the fortress, and I was unable to make use of his blade. The man frowns. Unfortunate. So you were only looking for his blade, you weren't looking for him. That's not good. Okay, tell me something else. Were you the one who asked Farah to give the bronze sphere from the catacombs to get the bronze sphere? Farad, the incarnation, thinks for a moment. Oh yes, the trash king with all the tough bloods that thought I was easy prey. He smiles slightly, as if recalling a pleasant memory. After only a little bloodletting, I struck a bargain with him. He would see to it that if his men found me, they would take me safely to the mortuary, and of course, I needed the eyes and hands of his men to scour the catacombs beneath Sigil for me. For the bronze sphere? Yes, I told Farrell it was the only thing that would save his miserable life. What a snivelling little dodger he was. The incarnation smiles at you. You see, the old bastard was destined to end up on the Pillar of Skulls when he died, and he was desperately trying to weasel out of it. So I told him that there was an item beneath Sigil that would save him from his fate, if he could only find it. But it wouldn't save him. It was just something you wanted him to find. Of course, it was useless to him. One cannot dodge fate so easily. He looked at you irritated. However, nothing motivates a man faster than telling him what he seeks will save his soul from eternal damnation. I intended to take it from him after he found it. It's just that searching for it myself would have taken too long. He smiles again. And why should I do it when I could have someone else hunt for me? Actually, he ended up tricking me into finding it for him. Why was it so important? Important? Do you not know? The incarnation becomes silent for a moment. Do you have it with you? Yes, I do. I brought it with me. You have it? The incarnation's eyes flare. Then your life has some use after all. You watch his eyes flicker, as if thinking calculating. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. What is the sphere? Why is it so important? It is a dead sensory stone. Do you know what it contains? He smiles eagerly. It holds the last experience of the first of us, when we were one man and not a string of incarnations. His voice drops. If there is some way of unlocking it, I will be able to see inside his mind. And see why this all happened? Yes, the incarnation's face has become somber. It is the answer I have always sought. Why this happened. Why we became immortal. He studies you. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. The third incarnation interrupts. Perhaps there are no answers in such a thing. Perhaps there never was. I don't deal in the realms of perhaps and maybe, your first incarnation sneers. I seek answers. It is what has allowed us to get this far. He looks at the third incarnation with contempt. If we had left life in your hands, you wouldn't have even a fraction of the truth we now possess. And in that truth lies power. He turns to you. You will realize that when you emerge. You see, but first there are other things I would know. You're the one who led DNR to her death. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. Why did DNR have to die? DNR, that girl had little sense of the planes in her, and that was what I needed her for. You see, just men have it right. Sometimes when you feel too much passion, you cling too tightly to life to let go. I needed DNR as I hoped she would. That woman, that ghost. The hunchman's eyes well up in fury, and spittle flies from his mouth. She's tormented me for years, pursuing me, hating me, and you were the one that killed her? Incarnation barely even glances at the Howling One and really sneers. You, blaming me for anything is laughable. He turns back to you. It wasn't out of malice, though she did become tiresome. It's just that when I arrived in the fortress, I didn't intend to stay. I just wanted to get in, sacrifice her, then get out. The third incarnation speaks softly, but he sounds pained. Why did you do such a terrible thing? I needed someone to be my eyes here on the negative material plane, to serve as a scout, and try and find out who my killer was. Only the dead can survive here for long, so DNR had to be sacrificed, that she could become something other than she was. A tricky business, but it works. She helped you, didn't she? You didn't have to kill her. He looks at you silently for a moment, then a sneer returns. That is why you will be defeated if you confront our killer. It is because you are weak, and you do not see that some things are necessary. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah, let's do this one. You dare call me weak? You orchestrated all these grand plans for defeating this invisible enemy, and you got your ass handed to you anyway. And some poor girl was murdered because of it. Maybe if you'd done your job the first time you were here, this wouldn't even be a problem. You dare lecture me? Women have always walked our path with us, whether DNR or Ravel or any other woman. They have suffered, and it was always their choice. DNR would have died for me if I'd asked her to. There was no crime. I won't discuss it with you any longer. There are other things I would know. Okay, let's see. What happened to the archer that travelled here to the fortress? The archer? Well, old sodden Zarya could see things with his eyes that I couldn't, and he could hit them with his arrows. So? Well, I was walking into this fortress blind in some ways. I didn't know what my killer was, so I needed someone who could see things I couldn't in case the enemy was beyond my visual range. He snorts. Zarya ended up dying too fast though, so he wasn't any use in the end. I see there are other things I would know. You built a tomb beneath Sigil, didn't you? The one with the traps? I'd almost forgotten. Yes, what a waste that was. The incarnation seems irritated. Obviously that didn't work, and it cost a lot of blood and coin too. Worthless, the second incarnation breaks into uneven laughter, but it's more gleeful than mad. It was easy to breach that child's trap. I found it and changed it to make it harder. Changed the writings. Ah, so it was him that did that, okay. First incarnation frowns at the second. He looks like he's barely restraining himself from attacking the other. Yet another thing you will answer for. He turns back to you. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. It was shortly after the failure of the tomb trap that I decided to carry the battle to a killer rather than wait for him to show any other. I see. Let's discuss other things. Were you the one who pried Mort off the Pillar of Skulls? Is Mort still alive? The incarnation stares for a moment in disbelief. Then he starts to laugh. Ha! That piking skull couldn't be trusted farther than I could throw him. Claiming he had the information when he didn't. Then I had to go through the torment of prying him off the Pillar of Skulls. Then he feigned ignorance once he was off it. The incarnation scoffs. I humoured him, since he'd told me everything I needed from him. Feigning ignorance? Oh yes, the man smiled. Once a liar, always a liar. It takes a stronger mind than skulls to give me the laugh, though. What was his game? What more did he have to lie about? The incarnation smirks. It doesn't no matter. Let the skull have his secrets. They are worthless to us. Very well, let's speak of other things. Who are these others? Other incarnations, reflections of ourselves. I will have them merge at me after I deal with you. He glances at the hunched incarnation. It was howling when you first arrived. Or kill them if they refuse. This does no matter. They are not necessary. Maybe he thinks the same of us as well. How do I escape this place? You must surrender your will to me. Your knowledge and skills, whatever little you manage to accumulate in your life, may prove useful. He sizes you up again. It ultimately will be a fraction of our power, but it might have its uses. Okay, so let's check some other stuff. I will not merge you, you will merge me. We can do that soon. Were you responsible for the tattoos on my back? The ones I read when I woke up in the mortuary? The directions? He nods, irritated. Of course I was responsible. I knew there was a chance I might fail here and lose my memories. I wanted future incarnations to benefit from some guidance, so I had the directions stitched on my back. Since such things like journals, he snarls as if angry at himself, tend to be lost so easily. The directions were kind of vague though. Are you a fool? The incarnation looks exasperated. Directions needed to be vague. Couldn't spell out exactly what was happening to us, so I left a signpost. What do you think would have happened if a dustman had read them, or someone even more balmy? How quickly do you think we would have been buried alive or cremated? Very well, what about me seeking out Farah though? Why him? Farah, the incarnation thinks for a moment. Oh yes. Okay, already done that one. Right, I think we're almost done with you then. Yeah, I've not merged you, you will merge with me. The man looks at you, then smiles incredulously. I surrender to no man. It is you who will be absorbed by me. I shall not fight you this day then, still there are other things I would know. I doubt it. Do you intend to fight me on this? The man seems more amused than anything else. You are no match for me, there's little point in resisting. Try me. So be it then. His eyes become grey like mist, and he gives a slight smile, as if in anticipation. We shall see what your mind has in store. You lock gazes with him. His eyes are like stone, and they start to drag you down. Okay, let's lock gazes with him, try and force him to merge with us. As you swim in the corridors of his mind, the first emotion you encounter is surprise. His eyes widen. He's not absorbing you. Your will is stronger, and is consuming him. You feel him desperately trying to pull back, but he cannot. He's too weak, and your will blocks his retreat while drawing him deeper into your subconscious. This is the last time we shall ever speak. Return to death, where you belong. Yeah, you dick. He looks incredulous for a moment. Then he disintegrates, and you feel a rush of knowledge pouring through you, fighting to the surface. It's almost too much to absorb at once, and you find yourself disoriented. So much knowledge, so many experiences that... And as quickly as it occurs, the rush subsides, and you steady yourself. The bits of knowledge swirl about in your mind, and you will make sense of them later. For now, only one piece of knowledge is important, that the Incarnation did not know how to leave this place. He lied, to trick you into surrendering. Damn it.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right, and check out some other videos here on the left.